Hello everybody, how's it going? Today we're going to have problem number 22. Write a program to fill an array elements, which mean number, okay, with random numbers from 1 to 100. We want to write a program to fill an array elements with random numbers, alright? So we'll use that function. It's called GenerateRandomNumber from 1 to 100. So our capacity of the array will be array of 100. And make the array capacity can store up to 100 elements, as I just said right now. For example, if the user insert or inputs 15, the output should be like this: 77, 88, 38, 30, 99, 23, 34 till 66. So now let's go to Visual Studio to see how we're going to convert this requirement of this problem number 22 into code. Alright guys, this is our solution of problem number 22. Write a program to fill an array elements with random numbers from 1 to 100 and make the array capacity can store up to 100 elements. Alright, first let's do run to see how the program looks like. Perfect. Once we did run the compile display for this question, how many elements do you want to get randomly? Elements, we say it's number, like how many numbers you want to get randomly. Let's say 10 numbers I want randomly. Array elements are 7, 65, 65, 72, and 31. We got 10 elements or 10 numbers randomly. All right, now let's go to the code to see how we build this program. First, we start from integer main function. First, we have srand. This line of code we say to use the rand built-in function inside the GenerateRandomNumber, the first function. We have just one function and two procedures in this problem. And after that, we define integer data type, array of 100. Our array, its capacity 100, comma, array length. This is the length of the array. We just have one array and one variable. And after that, we call this procedure that's called GetArrayElements with random number. This procedure, it will ask the user how many numbers or elements you want to get randomly, and it will take the array empty first from here, the main function. In its parameter, take the array, which is its capacity array of 100, and the array of length also this variable empty. Let's go to get array elements with random number. As we say, it takes the array of 100 and array of length by ref also to use it here after that in the main function. Let's open this procedure, please. Perfect. First thing, we have these questions that you saw it once we did run into program a minute ago on the console screen that you displayed for the user. How many elements do you want to get randomly? We take, for example, number 10, because I answered as user number 10. We started inside array of length. So our length now 10, okay? And we say integer I equals 0, while I less than array 0 less than 10. Yes, go inside this while statement, execute this line of code. This line of code, what it said, it say array of I, the first index of the array, store inside it one random number by using equal GenerateRandomNumber. GenerateRandomNumber, this function already we explained it many times in previous lessons. Integer range equal to minus from. You only did all this logic, no need to explain it again. So GenerateRandomNumber, its range this time from 1 to 100, because it's a generic function, we can play with its range as we want, because our capacity of the array of 100, so we make the range also from 1 to between 1 and 100. So GenerateRandomNumber, it will return for me a random number, one random number between 1 and 100 by using rand built-in function, by using this function, the built-in function. To use this rand built-in function, we have first to do in the main function for one time, we have to put or call that srand and sign time null, okay? You already know these things. So GenerateRandomNumber, it will return for me one random number. We will store it inside array of I. Store it inside the first index of the array, the first position of the array. And I++, we will move the array by one forward, step forward, okay? So now we will get back again. 1 less than 10, because array it was because I it was 0. Now we say I++, I already represent 1, 1 less than 10, yes. Again, array of I, but I already represent now number 1, which is in the second position of the array. Array of I equal GenerateRandomNumber between 1 and 100. Give me another number randomly between 1 and 100 and store it inside the array of I, which is the second position of the array, because I already represent number 1, and so on until this get array elements with the random number procedure hold the whole numbers randomly 10 or 5 or 15 according to our array length that the user inserted through the console screen. And after that, we will go just to display these arrays. We have this here procedure. It's exactly the same like the previous lesson. Display array, it takes the array of 100. It's already have 10 or 15 or 20 or 50 or even 100 full slots, 5 slots, 10 slots full according to our length, and take the length. Let's open this procedure. It's exactly the same idea of the last procedure from the last or previous lesson. Integer I equals 0, while I less than array. Yes, 0 less than 10, for example, because the user for when I did run, I insert 10. See out array of I. Print for me the first number that's stored inside the first index that we filled from the previous function. All right? And space, double quotation space, and I++. Move the array to the second position to print the second number, and so on until the compiler print for us all the numbers. And here in the main function, after we do srun to use the run built-in function inside the generate random number, we define shader type and we declare array of 100 and we declare another variable, we name it array length. It's empty till here. After that, we call the get array elements with the random number that we just explained right now. It takes the array empty, it takes the array of length also empty, it takes the array of 100 empty, and it takes the array of length empty. We fill it inside that array, get array elements with random number, we fill it there inside that function. And after that, we just print this string, display it across the screen, array elements are. We display it when we call this procedure, display array. Array here already is full with the numbers, 10 numbers, 5 numbers, according to our length, according to the user length, and we give it the array length. If you have 10 numbers, it will be full here, 10 randomly number by using GenerateRandomNumber function. And that was the lesson of today, or the problem of today, problem number 22. Write a program to fill an array elements with random numbers from 1 to 100 and make the array capacity can store up to 100 elements. See you next problem, next lesson. Ciao. I said ciao, but I also want to say one word. I want you to focus on these lessons of the arrays because it's really important and it will help us in the future a lot. All right, not just future lessons, in the future courses even. So now I can tell you ciao again. Ciao, ciao.